Extra Magic Minutes. We are back at Disney Springs doing our monthly Gideon's video. We are here for the Christmas flavors, the holiday flavors. It is December, and we came on a Monday because that's when they have themed cake slices as well. So we got 2 cookies, 2 slices of cake, and a coffee to try. And the menu is so cute. It has Krampus and Santa, a baby Krampus. It's such a cute one. So first let's try the coffee. It has a cute little Krampus sleeve, or is that a baby gargoyle? That's a baby gargoyle, and this one is Krampus. Baby Yoda? You're right, it does look like Baby Yoda. It's a little bat Grogu. And then on this side it says Gideon's, and it's all Christmassy. This one is basically a peppermint mocha. It's cold brew, Nitro cold brew, and it's themed to the Krampus cookie. And I was a peppermint mocha girl for a while, so let's see if it can stand up to the my favorite peanut butter, which I didn't buy one today. I'm a huge fan of the peanut butter cold brew. That is my favorite one. And every other one that I've had is great too, so I'm sure this will be good. And it has a little Stuart Valencia. Yeah, I got myself a peanut butter cold brew. So what? I did good. I just bought 1 coffee. Ooh, that is minty. But in the best way, not like toothpastey. It's like peppermint mocha. The chocolate is strong, which is really nice. Like it tastes like really good quality chocolate. That's really good. I forgot how much I like peppermint mocha. Well, that makes me excited for the cookies and stuff because I was like, do I like peppermint anymore? No, I do. I really do. Ooh, I get a trading card. Ooh, it's Natala, the Christmas witch. She's one of my favorite characters, and I don't have this one. I'm not like a super collector. I just kind of like get them when I get them, but I'm always really excited when I do. And maybe I'll become a super collector now that I can get them more easily. Can't have another collection. I already have all of these. The Kris Kringle cookie is a white chocolate and coffee cookie with flavors of caramel, coconut, and it also has these sugar crystals right on top. And this is the Santa cookie, basically. The good cookie. Let's break it in half, see what we got. Oh yeah, look at all that coffee in there. There's a white chocolate in the middle. So I'm not big on white chocolate. I really like chocolate. White chocolate's not real chocolate. But I love the other cookie, the peanut butter cookie they have that has coffee in it, so I feel like I'm gonna like this one. I'm gonna try to get a middle bite so I get everything. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it tastes like coffee for sure. I thought it might be too sweet, but the coffee really brings like a earthy flavor to it. There's definitely still salt in there. I saw the sugar crystals and I was like, it's gonna be so sweet, but it's not. It really isn't. And I'm really getting coconut. This has a really good balance of flavors. You know, coffee could overpower. It could be too sweet with the white chocolate and the sugar crystals on top, but I think it's really well balanced. There's a good amount of sugar and salt, so it's not like too much of one thing. It's not my favorite cookie ever, but it's pretty high up there. I think it's really good. And I'm really surprised that I'm getting coconut. I would think that would be like a flavor that would fall to the wayside, but it's definitely in there. Yeah, the boyfriend loves it. Oh, it tastes like Christmas? The boyfriend says it tastes like Christmas. I think Christmas tastes like peppermint mocha maybe, so I think maybe I'll feel like the Krampus tastes like Christmas. But this is the Santa cookie, so you're probably right in that regard. This is the Kris Kringle cake. It has marshmallow buttercream, so the paper's really stuck to it. It wasn't the most beautiful, but it is a vanilla and coffee bean cake, and it has salted caramel swirls on it and has marshmallow buttercream. Try to get some salted caramel and buttercream and cake. The cake is very crumbly. Come here. That's really good. The salted caramel is great and the buttercream is great. The cake is not too sweet. It has a nice amount of coffee in it. Yeah. That is a different buttercream than they usually use on the cakes, and I really like it. It definitely has a marshmallow flavor. The salted caramel is the star though. That's my favorite part about it. It is pretty sweet, but the cake is not the sweet part. It's just the frosting and the caramel together. I would have liked maybe a little bit more salt or something crunchy. I always want something crunchy. They do have white chocolate chips on the side, but I don't think that's gonna add the crunch that I'm looking for. This is great though. I think the boyfriend's gonna love this cake slice. I might be more of a Krampus girl, but we're gonna find out. So we do have another cookie and another cake slice, but we also bought this tin. I was at the register and I made an impulse buy.
Shut up and take my money!
I just keep doing that lately. And it seems like it has something inside, so I'm gonna see what it is. It has different characters on the outside. I don't know all their names. I really should, but I don't. Some of them I know. Butterscotch, Morning Joe, Bonnie. Ooh, what's his name? I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to you. Ooh! Oh, cool. So this is like the characters that are inside the store, but they've never been on a menu, and I don't know their names or anything or their stories. But this one, I can make her face. And there's this little guy. And there's also a Morning Joe card. I don't think I have this one either. Well, I'm making out with the good collectibles today. So you can put your cookies inside the tin. I'm probably gonna put my menus and my trading cards inside the tin because I feel like that's a good use of it. And I'm not gonna bring it, you know, with me to get cookies every time. I do have a coffee tumbler from Gideon's and I would bring that to get coffee, but I don't think I would bring this to get cookies. But I'll just keep it at my house and it's so cute. Oh, it's got a whole story on the back. Who knew? I'll read it later. All right, let's try some Krampus cookies. Mint, mint. We're moving into the mint portion of the day, the Krampus part. And I did wear this shirt thinking that it felt very Gideon's. This is from Unique Vintage, it's not from Gideon's. I felt like it felt like the right vibe for the day since we're moving into Krampus, the bad guy. Is he bad or just misunderstood? Okay. He has to be in his own separate bag because he doesn't play well with others. And I love that they say that instead of just being like, oh, it's because of this. It adds to the lore. So this is a 5 different types of chocolate cookie. It has Andes mints on it. It has sea salt, all different kinds of chocolate. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, don't. Looks good. It looks not dry, which is nice. I'm gonna go right here. Nope. I love those Andes mints pieces because it adds a creaminess to it. And there's a lot of chocolate in this cookie. You really have to like chocolate because it's chocolatey. I think it would be nice if it had like a crunchy nut in it, maybe. Something for texture. It does have a nice creaminess to it. It's not dry at all because chocolate cookies can be really dry. And it's minty, but it's not like toothpaste mint. It's peppermint. So yeah, I like it a lot. Right, it tastes like the Andes mint. That's what it tastes like. I think it's really good. And it has a good amount of sea salt in there, so that helps with the sweetness. It's very rich. I think it would be really hard to eat in one sitting. So it's a good one to get if you want to share. And the boyfriend doesn't like it at all, but I knew he wouldn't because he's a good one and I'm the bad one. Now I will say, the Gideon's cookies are $6 and the cake slices are $9. And I never really feel like they're not worth that amount of money because they are so big. I will have them for like a week just picking off corners of them. Or sometimes I'll cut them into pieces and put them in my freezer. Each cookie is half a pound, so I really feel like they're a good value. Even though $6 does seem steep for a cookie, they are big. They're like as big as my face, so I think it's worth it, absolutely. And the cake slices are $9. I think that like if you've tried them and you're like, I don't really love this one, then maybe it wouldn't be worth it, but to try them all out, I think it's worth $9. It's a big slice of cake. I love this coffee. I need another coffee break. Oh, our final thing to try, the Krampus cake. This is a red velvet cake with mint buttercream chocolate frosting. And it looks like there's like something crunchy in there, so I look forward to that. It has a cool drip on the side too. I wish there was a way to like show them better when we get them in the box because they just like don't look like it. Does no justice to how beautiful they are. But the red is striking. It's really red. Let's get some cake and some frosting. I've actually never had a red velvet cake from Gideon's. Not in life, but from Gideon's yet. So the crunchy bits are Andes mints. It is minty. It's really good though. I actually didn't think I was gonna like it that much, but we've been watching Love Island a lot, so I'm gonna say, it's a bit of me. Was that accent terrible? Yes. The frosting is like very, it almost has like a chocolate pudding texture, which is great. That's what I want, so I'm happy about that. Oh, I like the red velvet cake. The cake is actually really good. So now I really want to try their red velvet, like the straight up red velvet. Let me get a little. Once again, I do feel like you would have to eat this over like the course of a while. It's pretty rich, especially the frosting. The cake is really good though. It's very light and fluffy. The red color is like red. I already said that, but I just can't get over how red it is. It's like really red. It's amazing. I'm a Krampus girl, yeah. That's like I said, a bit of me. I still like the peanut butter cold brew cookie and cake the best. Those are my absolute favorites. So I'm hoping maybe in January there'll be something peanut butter for me. So all of that was really great. I think it's definitely festive. I feel like the Krampus ones really say Christmas to me. I always think like candy cane, mint, definitely Christmassy. But of everything, I think I like the Kris Kringle cookie the best because the flavor is so complex and interesting, and it's the one that I feel like I could actually eat more of. Like I think the chocolate things, I could have a few bites and then be like, I have to come back to later, which is maybe a good thing because it will last me longer. But the Kris Kringle cookie was really, really good. I just think the balance of flavors in there is phenomenal. And the boyfriend likes the Kris Kringle ones. I knew that he would. If they had cinnamon in them, he would have been like, best cookie ever. So that's like kind of his whole thing. He loves cinnamon. Said he's a snickerdoodle fan. Yeah, so I actually really liked all of these things. But yeah, the Kris Kringle cookie is the one to get if you come here during December. And they actually usually have the same cookies on the menu every year in December. So if you watch this and you're like, I'm not gonna be there till next year, you can come get it next year. And they usually start right after Black Friday, so you have like a little bit of extra time to get them. Today we didn't even have a virtual queue. We just waited in the line like 30 minutes, which I was not expecting at all. It's the week before Christmas, so I thought, oh, we're gonna be waiting 4 hours. So that was a nice surprise, and I got a lot of cool cards and stuff today, like some of my favorite characters. So I feel like I'm having a good and lucky day, and an especially lucky day because perhaps you want to like this video. It's just right down there. You could just press that little thumbs up. And that would mean a lot to us. And I'm a little sugared out, to be honest. And I only had a couple bites of everything, but I'm gonna take them home and I'm gonna have them through the holidays, and that will be very exciting. And we're gonna be back in January to do a January Gideon's. And I think we're also gonna do a Gideon's video soon where we just cover their regular menu, like the cookies that are always there. And that will be really nice because some of them I haven't tried actually. I always get the seasonal ones, so I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to us going together, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks so much. Have a great holiday.